What's up, everybody, man? It's your host with the most, your boy Dub Q, and I'd like to welcome you to the Black Cat Panther podcast experience, man. So, if you haven't already, please go ahead and show that love. Like this video while you at it, man. Y'all already see what time it is. It's your boy Dub Q. You see it at pick number 39. And with that being said, we're gonna come on in because at 39, look, the world is as big as it could be for the Carolina Panthers. Meaning so that there's a bevy of guys that we could potentially bring in. And look, they could fall to us. I'm going to put out a disclaimer right now. If you are biased on positioning, go ahead and leave now. If you're biased on potential players that you really don't, well, if you're going to be small-minded on any of the players that I named, go ahead and leave now. So without further ado, if at number 39 we potentially can get a guy like Zay Flowers at wide receiver, all green lights go on him. Zay Flowers is a godsend at receiver. He would change instantly what we would like to do here in Carolina. He would give us the real potential number one guy that could come in here along with Thielen and the rest of the crew that could potentially take this thing to the next level. As well as I'm looking at another guy that we could potentially take, B.J. Ojulari, edge rusher from LSU. This guy is special. He can play outside linebacker as well as edge rusher, so he's a guy that could stand up or go in the dirt. This guy could be a godsend for us at pass rush, being that we have Brian Burns. We want to surround him with the most talent that we could. You go out and you get a guy like this if he's available. As well as Dalton Kincaid, tight end. I know you guys are freaking out. Well, we already got a tight end, Q. Hold on, hold the presses. Look, when Carolina had some of its most success offensively, we ran a dual tight end set. And with that being said, Jeremy Shockey and Greg Olsen, they paved the way for our young quarterback, Cam Newton, at the time to really get out there and get to it. So if you had a chance to potentially get a Dalton Kincaid, if he dropped to you with already having Hayden Hurst, you go out and you pull the plug right there and you get that guy, because I'm telling you right now, he is going to change the tides of your franchise. You got a guy like Hayden Hurst for 3 years, but you'll have a guy like that for the next potential 5 years to go. So that guy would be groomed for the next spot going forward. And like I said, he can have some success right now being groomed under Hayden Hurst. Hurst can really show him what it means to be a tight end in this system, how to get open, teach him different things that we really he couldn't really get any other way. And then think about it. Is Ian Thomas, Tommy Trimble, Stephon Sullivan really going to push the bucket at number 2 at tight end? No. They aren't going to be able to cut the mustard. We all know that. And so with that being said, you go out and you get a guy that can do it and can get it done. Look, I'm not just sitting here pulling stuff out the side of my tail, man. There's guys, like I said, potentially at number 39 that if they are there, you go out and you get. Another one is cornerback DJ Turner. At 39, if DJ Turner from Michigan is available and the Raiders don't get him at that pick before us, you go out and you get this guy, because he can, opposite J.C. Horn, be the guy to lock down. But a lot of people say, hey, in this 3-4, you don't need a potential lockdown over there. But I know one thing, Dante Jackson has been burned consistently, as well as C.J. Henderson is not that guy, and Keith Taylor is not that guy. So really, JC is the only dog that we got, and that's when he's potentially on the field. So cornerback is a bigger glaring hole than people think it is. We need to get a guy in here that's stable, and ready to get in and hit somebody. So without further ado, look, there's a bevy of guys that I could look at and say, hey, if they're there, you take them. But those are the biggest guys on my list that I'm saying, hey, we can't bypass. We can't overlook, because if we do, we'll be in trouble. Well, hold on. There is one more guy. I'm sorry. When it comes to the linebacker position, if Drew Sanders is sitting there at number 39 from Arkansas, you don't overlook him. This guy is a godsend. I love Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell is my guy. I think Jack Campbell could potentially be there at the top of the 3rd round for our next pick. But that guy, Drew Sanders, is something special. Those two are the top 2 linebackers to me in my eyes because old boy from Clemson, I don't think he'll be making no noise on the next level. And Noah Sewell has regressed to me in my eyes. I love 3-4 scheme. Drew Sanders or either Jack Campbell would be that guy that you could plug right on in immediately. So like I said, I listed out the guys who I think that at number 39 we should take. If they are there, this is all dependent upon if they are not have already been taken. So if you got a list of guys that you guys would like to hear or see, go ahead, put them in the chat. Look, comment, vocalize how you feel, man. The boy Dub Q is here and I want to hear everything, man. So without further ado, this has been the Black Cat Panther podcast experience, man. I want to see you guys come back, man. So show that love. Like this video. It's been your boy.